All right, so we're back to the beginning of the split. Today's chest day. I am fully warmed up. Did a couple of sets just to get the shoulders and elbows uh, moving, get them the blood flowing through them. And I also do a lot of times when I first start out with chest or even shoulders, any kind of pressing movements. I do like some light lateral raises, front raises. Just kind of move my shoulder around like this. Just try to, because I have problems over here on this one, so I like to keep it nice and warmed up for a heavy lift. So we're going to start out with incline press here. This is hammer strength incline press, whatever you want to call it. So set number one. Here we go. You know what? I got to go a little heavier. Okay, here we go. I totally lost count on that. I'll have to go back when I watch the video. I think it was close to 10. Okay, so the first set was pretty heavy, but I think I only got like 8 or 9, possibly 10, I'm not sure. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that amount of reps. But I did drop it to 2.25 on each side. Really, I just want to be able to still go like 8 to 10, 9 to 11 rep range. And I don't think I can hit 8 to 10 with 3 plates like I did the first time. So drop it a little bit. Just crank these bad boys out. So, but that first working set was plausible. That feels good. I'm happy with that. All right. Crank another set out here. No way that last rep was happening. I think what I'm going to do on this set is keep the weight the same, 2.25 plates on each side. I'm probably going to do a drop set. So crank out as many as I can, strip the quarters off of each side, and just go back and see how many more I can hammer out. So there will be a little bit of a rest pause period in between me taking the plates off. So I'll be able to recuperate just a little bit. So I think the 2 plates on each side will be actually perfect for the drop set. So, all right, here we go. I am going to go inner grip this time as opposed to outer grip, just for because. And if I don't like it when I do the drop set, I'll just go back to the wide grip. Inner grip felt good. We'll stick with that. Go down again. I'm happy with that set. Okay. So, pec deck flies is what it is. Not the full stack, but we got 205 on here, so let's crank them out. Yeah, I probably could have thrown the stack on and gotten about 7 or 8, but there was like 16 or 17 like really good squeezing sets. So I'm not complaining because my chest is pretty freaking pumped. Okay. Same weight, as many reps as humanly possible. Here we go. I know. Those reps got a little sloppy at the end there. But I feel an amazing freaking chest pump. That cannot be denied. So, I'll tell you, I bump my head at least 5 times every lift. So, what I'm thinking for originally, I was just going to do, I think, 2 sets of pec deck flies. And I was going to finish off with a pressing movement. But these are actually feeling really good. I think it's time to drop set, superset them. Oh my god. Oh, that was freaking torturous. So, my chest has a ridiculously good pump, right? I can also feel that it's definitely like super fatigued compared to when I first got in here and did this first hammer strength incline press. So we're gonna do the flat hammer strength press. I got 2 plates on it. Should be okay. I didn't want to go heavier because honestly, I think if I put 3 plates or even 2.25 plates, I think I'm gonna struggle with it after like 4, 3, 4, or 5 reps. So I'd rather just put the 2 on there, just go for more reps because the first, the incline was like the heaviest pressing of the day, right? So I'm freaking depleted, right? So I'm getting there. Like chest, there's only so much more milk in this cow right now, right? So I'm gonna do a set of these. I've already completed 6, so I did 3 over here, 3 on the pec deck. I'm gonna do 1 here. If it feels good, I might do another one. If it doesn't, I'll probably go over to cable flies and maybe just do a set over there. And then that's it. I mean, chest workout is like literally 85% done. So, all right, guys, here we go. No, that last rep wasn't happening. One more here, and then we'll figure out that cable maneuver. Which one I'm going to do, I'm not sure yet, but some kind of fly. So here we go. Fuck it, I'm gonna drop set it. Shit. Oh man. I'm not gonna lie. I am exceptionally pleased with the way this chest workout is going. Hands down. It's going great. I am gonna. This is a straight up finisher. Okay. So I'm gonna do two things here. Number one, I'm gonna do almost not quite a fly or a cable crossover, but I'm just gonna kind of, almost like a cable push movement, whatever you want to call it. I just can't think of it right off the top of my head, but something like this. I'm gonna immediately go into flies just like this. So we'll see how that feels. My chest is literally on fire right now, so it's feeling really good. So this is a good workout. All right, here we go. Not bad for a finisher, but something I didn't really think about when I was playing it out in my mind ahead of time was this is definitely a little too narrow to be doing flies. So the movement was a little bit off, but I still felt it. So I'm okay with it. Uh, I mean, come to think of it, the next time I do flies, I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me show you. Oh, yeah, you can. So we have this machine. We have a whole other set of cable flies. I'll just grab this handle, and this handle seems to be a little bit further away apart. Might work. That's the only other cables they have. So, all right, that's a chest workout. Let's go do fucking calves. Okay. So we definitely accomplished what we came here to accomplish. Not a bad chest workout. That was above satisfactory in my eyes. You know, I like to rate my workouts, you know, below satisfactory, satisfactory, and above satisfactory, you know. Um, just always been doing that kind of in my head more than anything. But I think, you know, today, as you can see, there really wasn't that many uh, exercises. I mean, what did we do? We did 3 sets of incline hammer press. I think 3 sets of pec deck flies. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was 2 or 3. And then I think 2 sets of flat press. So that's 3, 6, 8. And then 1 set of not curls, cable fly slash press. It was more than enough. 9 sets. I'm good with that, right? And I think, you know, there's times where I can come into the gym and I can do 6-set chest workouts with no problem. It doesn't happen all the time, but I have had it where I've done, you know, 3 or 4 sets of incline press of some sort, you know, whether it's hammer strength or uh, uh, straight bar or Smith machine, and then just moved into straight into a pec deck machine, and the chest was so sore, you know, and so pumped up that, you know, it's kind of like what do you call it? You know how you get those first good few sets in of chest, and it's almost hard to bring your arms back like this because it's just so pumped, and it almost feels like you're stretching your body out just by coming back like this. It feels like your whole chest has to stretch. This is the only way I can think to describe it. That means I'm getting a really good pump and a good workout. But, you know, most of the time it's just 8 sets, 9 sets, maybe sometimes 10 sets. It just depends. But that was a pretty good workout. I'm happy with that. Sunday night, 6 o'clock, something like that. I don't even know what time it is. That's the other thing. Like, I don't even freaking pay attention to time when I'm in the gym. You know, for me, I like to block out everything on the outside when I'm here in the gym. Okay, so any kind of negatives, even positives. So if there's financial problems, I'm not thinking about that. If there's work problems, I'm not thinking about that. God forbid, you know, someone's going through a divorce. Block it out of your head. None of that matters. When you're in the gym, get dialed in to the gym, right? So when I'm here, I'm completely dialed in. Yeah, I'm talking to the camera, but I am focused solely on the muscle group that I'm trying to attack at that given time. So today it was chest. So I'm not thinking about, you know, what I'm going to eat, what my wife's cooking when I get home. I'm not worried about work tomorrow. I'm not worried about the dentist appointment I got. I'm not worried my car's dirty. I'm not focused on any of that stuff. I'm thinking about one thing when I'm in the gym, and that is destroy whatever muscle group I'm working at that given moment. It's all about being dialed in. And that's my little bit of advice, you know? And, you know, you have to be dialed in outside of the gym too, right? So like I said yesterday or the day before, this is the easy part. Okay. Coming to the gym, this is easy. Okay. Yeah, you're putting in a lot of work, straining, sweating, and all that stuff. But this is just 35, 40 minutes of my day. Whereas the eating portion of my day is all day from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed, right? So I have to count my calories, I have to count my fats, count my carbs, count my proteins, make sure I'm hitting my proteins, make sure I'm hitting my carbs, not going over my calories, you know, weighing out food and meat and stuff like that. So that takes a lot of time. And I think it takes more time to do that than the, let's say, 45 minutes that you're in the gym. I think any bodybuilder would agree with me on that. Mm, so this is just a part of it, but it is, you know, a lot of bodybuilders have said this is a lifestyle, right? So you can't just there's ingredients to this sport, right? So, and it's like anything, right? There's always ingredients to get results, right? So if I were to come to the gym 3 days a week, do a mediocre workout, sure, I'm getting to the gym, but I'm not going to see the results I get by going to failure 99% of the time, 7 days a week, right? Or let's say I hit the gym religiously, I go to failure all the time, I do everything inside the gym 100%, right? And then I go home and every night I'm eating a pepperoni pizza, or I'm drinking like half of one of these a day of water, and you know, street tacos, hot dogs, fast food. I'm just not paying attention to my diet. Or maybe I go to the gym 5 days a week, and my eating habits are: I wake up, I don't eat anything until 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I eat a Big Mac, large fry, and a Coke, and then I don't eat anything until dinner time, and maybe that's spaghetti and meatballs, and that's it, right? You're not going to get the results that you want. You're not going to grow by eating like that. So there's you have all these different ingredients, like baking a cake, right? So if you bake a cake and you leave the eggs out, you're going to have a shitty cake, right? If you want to be a bodybuilder, and you go to the gym but you leave the eating part out, well, you're going to look like shit. I mean, compared to what, and when I say look like shit, you're going to look like shit compared to what you want to be, the growth that you want to see. You're not going to see it if you're not doing the eating properly. So I don't know. I think a lot of people misunderstand that the eating part, is so important. And another ingredient to the recipe is water, hydration. Oh my God. They say, and I said this in a different video, I think like 70% of people, or something like that, it was high, it was over 50%, they're dehydrated, like 100% dehydrated at all times because they're not drinking enough water. I drink water. I drink a scoop of water with a scoop of electrolytes in the morning, and I use a scoop of electrolyte powder at night. And I just stay fully hydrated. I would say on any given day, I probably drink about 1.5 gallons of water. I don't drink soda. Uh, Once in a while, like if I'm eating a pizza or something like that, I might get a Mexican Coke because that's just good, right? But it's not part of the normal diet. The normal diet is just straight water, right? Because it's the best thing for you. Let's see. Sleep is another one. I've had, you know, my sleep normally is really, really good. Like I could go on this floor right now and probably take a nap. I've had over the last few weeks a couple shitty nights where I just wasn't able to sleep. I don't know what the problem was. It wasn't stress. I was nothing that was particularly on my mind. I just couldn't sleep. It totally affects the workout the next day because I'm not well rested. And besides, we grow when we're sleeping a lot for the most part, right? It's not the only time we're growing, but I think you get what I'm saying. But just use all the ingredients: sleep, eating, busting your ass in the gym, hydration, healthy eating habits. Of course, it's okay to cheat. I have pizzas once in a while, not on the cut, but I do. I go to In-N-Out Burger, you know. I go to Smash Burger. It's come on, man, you know. It's totally okay, but you know, you want to make sure that you are consistent with eating for gains too, right? Like you want to make sure whatever your goal is. You know, some people their goal might just be to stay trim, stay in shape, and just look decent on the beach, and that's okay. They don't have to scarf down 5,000 calories a day. You know, it's all goal dependent. Me, I'm trying to grow, so you know, after this bulk, 5,000 calories, man. You know, we're gonna go beast mode on this next bulk because the more I look at myself in the mirror, and I'm just rambling now, I'm sorry. The more I look at myself in the mirror as I'm trimming down and the fat's starting to come off and I'm starting to see more vascularity and more definition, the first thought that comes across my mind, I'm not big enough. And I just want to get big. So the next bulk, you know, I know we're in the middle of a cut right now, and I am going to concentrate on this, but that next bulk, forget it, man. Freaking no holds barred, man. It's going to be absolutely insane. So, anyway, I hope you got something out of all the rambling I did. But I'm going to down this shake and go home. I think the wife made rotisserie chicken. So, I'm down with that. Have a great Sunday, everybody.